Hi. Hi. I've got a pick card reading for you for this month. And it's about how there's different amounts of cards in each pile. So pick as many piles as you feel you need, feel you're drawn to. But this is how what improvements are going to happen next in your life, and how can you go about making that happen. As always, it's potential improvements based on your current energy and if you put the work in and all that. But yeah, let's just take a moment to breathe and center ourselves. We've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. That's pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I'm going to move these down here out the way. We start off with pile 1. We've got ametrine, clear quartz, daughter romance, the council of light, the 8 of Gabriel, torch, forest, fox, 5 of cups, and the emperor. So these cards start off with ametrine. I put my phone the wrong way around. I keep going over there where I normally put the camera. Ametrine says, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. I feel like there's going to be a lot more balance in your life. You're going to bring a lot more balance into your life, a lot more balance between the masculine and the feminine sides. You're going to have more inspired thoughts, and you're going to be more creative, more intuitive. You're going to take the action on that, have the confidence to go for what you want, to move forward. You've also got clear quartz. Says, let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So this backs up what I said about getting guidance, receiving that guidance and intuitive thoughts from the feminine side, that you're going to be able to feel all your emotions properly. You're going to be able to deal with your emotions. You're going to know that you're having these emotions so you can feel them, so you can deal with them, and then to teach you something, so you're going to learn your lesson and move forward from that. It's also about getting guidance from above, maybe getting channeled messages that you're going to be able to get to start coming in. You're going to start to trust that these messages are coming in, to be able to hear them, to know, or to just know that these messages, to understand them, and to know that they are inspired guidance, to know that they are channeled messages, Then we've got daughter romance. This could be opening up to partner, to be more in love with your partner, to have more romantic times with your partner. If you're haven't got a partner and you're single, you could meet somebody. I feel like I want to say the love of your life. If that doesn't resonate, it could be more about loving yourself. But I definitely feel like this is more about romance with somebody else. Maybe being able to open yourself up more to love, to loving your partner as you want to, as well as them loving you. as you want. But if you're single, I definitely see that there could be somebody, could be somebody that you could have social interactions with, talking to, something that's going to be help with, like, maybe you could feel like you could commit to. And yeah, I'm going to put them up there for a sec. Then we've got the Council of Light. The Council of Light says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. This is the helpers that are helping you when you're channeling the messages, when you're getting these inspired guidance to them. This card's basically saying it's them that are calling, you're calling down. They're their messages, them are guiding you. These are the ascended masters. So we've got a few here, and I don't know all of them. I know we've got Jesus here, we've got Mother Mary, we've got a Buddha. There's a few ascended masters anyway. There's on here. And it's not just the ascended masters on here that you could be channeling. You could be channeling masters from other galaxies, other star systems, channeling your higher self as well. You could be channeling your higher self, receiving guidance from them. You're going to be able to deal with whatever comes in. Things are going to start coming in for you fast, and you're going to be able to handle all that. You're going to be able to handle everything the way you want to, the way you need to, and you're going to get results. All this is leading to results that you need to improve your life. And we've got the torch. The torch is about spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So you're going to have a better spiritual life, a better spiritual routine, as well as understanding that the messages that you're getting are from you. I also feel like this could be life. It could be part of your passion and purpose, receiving these messages. You'll be able to think clearly. The forest is about muddled and unclear thinking, but I feel like this is you coming out of that muddled and unclear thinking and starting to think more clearly, starting to really just have a clear focus on where you want to go, and sort of figuring out where you want to go, and knowing that you'll be knowing where you're heading and what steps you need to take next. Then we've got Fox. The Fox says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I feel like all this intuitive thoughts could be leading you towards a business opportunity, a new business or existing business that it's going to help it improve. It's going to help it. Yeah, it's going to help it improve, you know? You're going to be resourceful. You're going to find the information you want. So let's find out how. So the how, we've got the Five of Cups and the Emperor. So the Five of Cups, how you're going to make these improvements is you're going to stop dwelling on the negativity. You're going to stop dwelling on the self-pity, and you're going to stop letting the emotions rule you, because you're going to deal with them and move forward. You're not going to just let them take over. And again, with the Emperor, you're going to put the stable structures in place. You're not going to let emotions rule you again. You're going to take the actions. You're going to have the confidence. You're going to move forward. And how you're going to make the improvements is you're going to You're going to be putting a stable structure in place. You're going to be putting the first building blocks down first and doing things in order. You're going to do things as and when you need to do them, whenever you feel the guidance to do them, and you're going to make that stable foundations for a stable future. So that is your... Hold on, I need a pen. That is your reading for today, for pile 1, and I'm going to move on to pile 2 now. So pile 2, we've got a lot more cards for pile 2, so if you've chose pile 2 like I did, let's see the messages. We've got Aquamarine, 6th chakra, the Sun, Patience. Let me just put the lid on my pen. Yes, the Lovers, 10 of Raphael, the Ace of Ariel, and then we're going to have Dog, Close Up, Archway, Club, Weeping Willow, the Whale, and then these are the How. So this is... The How is Death, Magician, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords reversed. So what improvements are going to happen next in your life? We've got Aquamarine. Aquamarine says, divine life purpose, trust the signs and your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. So your improvements you're going to have in your life is you're following your inner guidance, you're trusting in your inner guidance. You're going to feel more fulfilled and happy, and you're going to be living within your life purpose. You're going to be following your life purpose and really, really living in that purpose. And again with the 6th chakra, the 6th chakra is your third eye. This is about receiving your intuition, receiving channeled guidance. You could, you could be resonating a bit with pile 1 too. So if you chose this pile, you may have chose pile 1. But this is the sixth chakra, intuition. Your third eye will be opened more. Maybe you'll be channeling like psychic information more. You'll be more in tune with that psychic information. You'll be following that guidance. That is part of your life purpose. You are meant to open your third eye. You're meant to use that guidance and follow that guidance. It's going to lead you. You've got the Sun card. It's going to lead you to happiness and fulfillment and joy and a bright, happy future. It's going to be knowledge, a lot of creativity. Creativity could be based on music. Music could be a big part of your future. It's also going to be new ideas, new knowledge, new things growing. For some, there could be a baby in the future. For some of you, don't panic if you don't want a baby. I'm not predicting pregnancy here. I do not predict pregnancy, but there could be a baby in the future. But that could also be a new growth, as in a new business growth, new ideas, they're coming in. That's the Sun card. And we've got patience. You're going to be able to have more patience, and you're going to know that you're going to have patience that things that happen within divine timing. You're going to know that your ideas and the stuff that you're putting out there is going to lead you to abundance. You're going to have more faith in divine timing. You're going to have more patience with everything. You're going to trust in the process and know that things are just going to get better. Also want to guide you to saying yes. If there's something you think you want an answer to, if there's a question you want an answer to, this card is a resounding yes. Yes, take that opportunity. Yes, follow that guidance. Yes, do that thing that you were thinking about doing. Don't just sit and wait around now. It's time for that action. It's time to say yes and move forward. We've got the Lovers card here, which is you making choices from the heart. You really being invested in your career. I feel like it's as well as yourself. Being invested in that life purpose. Being invested in doing what you love and creating that life you love. Then we've got the 10 of Raphael. The 10 of Raphael says, love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. This is sort of you're going to create that happy life. You're going to create that happy family life. You're going to create the abundance and the money. I'm seeing the rainbow, so I was thinking pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The rich family life, the children, the family, the relationships flourishing, your family life flourishing, and that is be linked because you'll be following your life purpose. That things are just going to get better. The Ace of Ariel is saying it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time or support. A change in job or promotion. For some of you, you could be a change in your career, change in your business, thinking about what you need to do to move forward. It's also going to be your luck. You're going to have your luck come in. This is a gift of an abundance. This is a gift of clarity for your life purpose, of what goals you need to do, what you need to do to create that money, create that stability, and create that life that you want. Then we've got Dog Close Up, Archway Club, Weeping Willow, and Will. So the dog close up says pleasure with a close friend. So you've got coming up some like enjoyment with a friend. You can spend some time with a friend in close proximity to a friend. So it's going to be a friend that you could meet up with, that you've never met before, that you've just been friends with online. It could be a friendship that you don't see very often. You're going to have some time with them. You're going to spend time with them. And it's definitely one that's a close-up friendship, so you can see them eye to eye, and it's not an online thing. It's going to help bring that joy in. Again, the Archway talks about the new opportunities and possibilities. There's new paths opening up. Things are becoming clear with your life purpose. It's going to help you open up new paths, new possibilities for you. For some of you, there's a sorrow. It says family sorrow. It could be something. I feel like this is something that you'll be able to sort of move past and get peace with, as much peace as you can with things like that. That you're going to have more peace with that. You're going to be able to move on from that and gain more. It's not going to hold you back anymore. I feel like this is something that you're going to know what it's about. Like I say at the beginning of this pile, I chose this pile. I know what this is about. But you're going to know what if this card is for you. You're going to know what that sorrow is about and how that's saying you're going to move past that. You're going to learn to deal with that better. So it's no longer holding you back. Then we've got the Club. The Club says someone will try to make you do something against your will. This, I feel like, is you standing your ground, you starting to really understand that you can say no to people and you don't have to say yes to everybody. You don't have to do something just because somebody asks you to do so. This is you standing your ground and saying, I know you want me to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm not going to do this anymore, so no. And it's you standing up for yourself. And you're going to know that worry is for nothing. You're going to be able to move past that worry. Everyone has worries, but you're going to know how to deal with it better. You're going to know how to move forward with that. Then we've got the Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and Death. I don't know why the Ace of Pentacles is reversed there, because we've already had the Ace of Pentacles in this pile, and it was the right way up. But let's see what comes up. So we've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, it wants you to not be so rigid. Try to think about compassionately about people, about their situations. Is somebody trying to get you to do something you don't want to do, but it's because they need your help, because they can't do it without you? And are you saying no to that because you don't want to do it? And no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm standing my ground. No, I'm definitely not going to do it under any circumstances. Or is there a way that you can help them without spending all of your energy just on them, Can you have a bit more compassion with this person and understanding and realise what it is they're actually wanting, and what is behind them wanting so much from you? Be a bit more open with, open-minded with logic. Be more open-minded. Yeah. Be honest with yourself. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Then we've got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles says there could be somebody that you could be working. You could be working with somebody that could help you balance things out. Your finances are going to be more balanced. You're going to be able to balance your life better, balance multitasking. You're going to be able to deal better with multitasking so you can get the work done that you need to do. Again, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to pull out this one because this is what we had about support and your lucky day. And I feel like to get to that place, to get to that luck, to get to the resources and the money coming in, to get to the promotion or new business idea that maybe started and moving forward, you need to be able to flip this around. Right now, this is the energy you're in. The Ace of Pentacles reversed is the energy you're in. This is you going into debt. This is you stressing about money. This is you spending what you shouldn't be spending. This is you not taking better care of your financial situation. You need to learn to deal with that. You need to learn to deal better with money, to keep track of your money. Don't just forget about it all. Keep track of every penny coming in. Make sure you know what's coming out. Make sure that you're not overspending things. You're not going into needless debt. And that will help you start receiving and getting the money in. You're going to need to learn more about law of attraction. You're going to learn more just need to put some action in, some more action than what you're already doing. You need to learn how to manifest properly, learn the power of manifesting, learn how to manifest what you want, and really learn to manifest what you want. Really focus. That law of attraction thing is going to be a big way to help you get to that place that you want to get. And we've got the Death card. The Death card says that things are going to have to change. Your self-destructive patterns are going to have to change. Any addictions you've got to spending, any addictions, I feel like addictions to spending, addictions to eating, addictions to whatever. It could be anything. Addictions to maybe negative thinking, talking about things that are negative, addictions to overthinking. Yeah, anything like that. The Death talks. The Death is the end of something. Death is a big change. This is not death. This is massive change. And this is what the energy right now is, that things are going to change. This is the end of things that, that the cycles with money and the certain cycles that you're going through that need to change. And this is much needed change, you know that things need to change. And this is you figuring out how to change, how to make those changes come about. So that is your reading, pile number 2. Let's move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3. Right, pile number 3, if you chose pile number 3, you've got quite a few cards here again, pile 3. So we've got Apatite, Amber, Titanium Rainbow Quartz, Dolomite, Angelite. The first chakra, so that's the base chakra. Answer the call. The 9 of Michael, Strength. The Knight of Raphael. The 5 of Michael, Peace. The 10 of Michael. We've got the 7 of Cups and the High Priestess for the how. And then we've got chair, the filled chair, the crown, tulip, the quill, and a younger man. So pile number 3, if you chose pile number 3, you've got a lot of cards, pile number 3. So you've got Appetite. It says progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. You're going to understand and learn that you just need to take small action steps to move forward. You need to focus on progress. You need to focus on the progression, not trying to make things perfect, but just taking the action steps anyway. You're going to learn not to judge yourself, not to judge others, not to compare yourself to others. I'm hearing you're going to understand that comparison is the thief of joy. You're going to realise how far you've come, what you've learned, and you're going to put that into practice so you know how to move from that. You're going to be able to know how you move from that. Perhaps start helping others to do the same. Then we've got Amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. You're going to go through a healing process. This is a healing process for receive answers, for heal any trauma, anything that's not serving you. You're going to be able to learn to heal yourself. You're going to learn to release any situations that aren't serving you to the universe, and that's going to help you with that progression as well for moving forward. Then we've got the titanium rainbow quartz. It says, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. I feel like this is you learning that there's different layers to things, and there's different things you need to do, and different action steps you need to do to create the change that you want. And you can't just jump into one further down the line and think that's going to change everything quicker. It's not. You're going to know that you need to take that little action steps as and when you're getting the guidance to do so, and little and often, and just not trying to get everything so perfect, and just taking those steps that you can't just jump through. You can't just jump through and take massive steps when you just need to take the little ones, Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. This is you realizing that you're going to become a more positive person. You're going to have more faith in yourself, in what your talents are. On the journey and the process, you're going to have more faith in the universe. You're going to have more faith in your intuitive guidance and that knowledge, so you can learn to move forward. And then Angelite, we've got the Angelite card. Spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Spiritually, you're going to be going through a growth. You're going to learn again. Intuition is there. Some of you it could be that some of you will be using, I can't remember what it's called, but that's a gift where you can hold certain items from somebody and receive guidance from that item, from the person who it was. And it'll link that way. It's a psychic gift. I can't remember what it's called. But that could be very much related to that. It's a spiritual growth, It's something that's going to just happen slowly over time. But your base needs will be dealt with. The base chakra will be dealt with. So you'll be able to deal with change better. There's going to be more. You'll be able to create more of what you want. You're going to you're going to have the power and strength to move forward. I'm seeing a lot of the yellow more, so I feel like this is definitely more about creating the life that you want, learning to create that change in that life that you want, because you do want this change. You just need to figure out what the intuition is telling you and how to move forward. And it is telling you, you are being called in a direction. It's just that you're not taking the action. But you will take that action. You will follow that call. Let's move these up here so I can see what's going on. Then we've got the Nine of Michael. The Nine of Michael says you're going to deal with your worry a lot better than you are now. You're going to focus on enjoying the journey, on what it is you want and not what it is you don't want. You're going to learn to release any worry, any guilt, any fear, so you can move forward. You're also going to have strength. This is strength within. This is confidence and self-confidence. This is you moving forward and having the strength to take the action and move forward. You're going to learn to release the past, have peace with the past, have peace with what's happened up to now, and move and know that you're going to know that there's a better future for you. You're going to learn to let go and let God. So let go and let the universe take hold. You're going to learn to have more peace with the life and the journey that's happening right now. Again, the Knight of Raphael. This is you being committed to something that makes your heart flutter. This is you being committed to something that you're passionate about. You being committed to something that really makes your heart happy. And you going for it, you moving forward at speed, and you going for what it is that you want. And you will be going for what you want. You will be moving better, more in towards the light. The light's gonna the light's gonna come out more. You're going to learn how to better use Michael's sword, Archangel Michael, and use his sword to help cut the cords of anyone that's not serving you. Anything that's not serving you, you're going to release that. You're going to learn to release that and release the outcome, attachment to the outcomes. You can have desire and want for the outcome without it, but not be so attached to it. And so you could be more focused on the journey rather than the outcome, and still have the desire for that outcome, you know? Things are going to be a bit better. You're going to have a more uplifting approach and a more positive approach to life in general. You've got a filled chair here, so someone new could be entering your life. I feel like it could be a relationship for some of you. Someone new entering your life. It's a younger man that could be entering your life. You could enter a relationship with a younger man. If it's not a relationship, it's business. So it could be that somebody new comes into your life, that a younger man maybe comes into your life, that you could help you move forward, help you with this releasing and this moving forward. You're going to learn to honour and respect everything. Know that things are coming to you. Know that you've got to honour and respect the journey as well. Take things back to basics. Don't try to overdo with things. Don't try to do too much. Just to take things back to basics so you can move forward. And then tulip, create passion. Something's going to bring some passion into your life. If it's a relationship, it's great. It's passionate relationship. It's something that you're going to really have passion for, that you're going to really have a great connection with. If it's not a relationship, it's something to do with passion for business, passion for life in general, maybe because of, what's gone on, what with cards, like what the cards have said. Great passion. How are you going to do that? Is the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. So the Seven of Cups saying you've got a lot of choices, you've got a lot of indecision. You're getting lost in fantasy about what could be, but not actually taking the action that you need to take. You're not listening to getting all your intuitive guidance. You're not receiving the guidance more. You need to surrender more into that and learn to listen to it more. You need to stop thinking about how many choices you've got and just really focus on which ones you want to follow and which ones you don't. Remove the choices that you don't want, that don't feel right, and take them away out of it so you don't have so many to deal with. And then finally, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is she's an intuitive woman. She creates her own change. She goes within to learn what she needs to learn. She uses her intuition and her subconscious. She goes within. She deals with what she needs to do internally. This is about dealing with what you need to do internally to create the changes that you want to create. It's definitely a lot of internal. The how of this pile is a lot of going within. Internal, seeking the guidance from within so you can make the choices. So that is your readings, and I'll be back for the full moon reading later. Thank you for watching. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I hope this helped. Bye.